A land dispute in Unitedville village in the Cayo district is tearing a family apart. Reporter Ingrid Fernandez traveled west yesterday to get some answers.
A land dispute has divided a family in Unitedville and is turning even messier as allegations of land corruption at the lands department involving the chairman of the village have surged. The dispute is over 1 acre of land on which Alexander Vasquez is currently occupying along with his wife and her son. The dispute is between Alexander Vasquez and his mother, Francisca Vasquez, who is presumably the owner of the land he occupies. However, her son claims that when he visited the land department, they found that the acre of land had no owner and it was government property. Love News visited Unitedville and spoke with various people. Alexander Vasquez tells us the problem.
The problem began because my ma and my father behind me for go in the land, go check about the land, and said for apply for the land. Okay, I didn't pay them no mind. They come back to me again. They said go and say about the land because they don't want no strangers on the land. So I took it from them and I went in. So I went in now and applied for land. They accept my application at lands. Now it caused a big uproar with them because I got to apply for the land. No, they want the land now because they see the development of the place. There wasn't any owner.
Okay.
They sent me down to the mapping section to check to see if they let me get a map and took it back to them, and they will follow it from there. And when I take it back to them, they check the system, and there is no file pop up for Francisca Vasquez. Unitedville Vasquez said that them apply for the land already, or they had lease for the land. The guy told me it's government property, so they accept my application. So now I went back several times, different times. They didn't see any file pop up for them. So I went back the fourth time. And when I went back the fourth time, Mr. Amin Bombardier, he said he had a file for them. How all of a sudden now they have a file for them after the third time when I went there, they couldn't find any. My father owned the surrounding, the extra, the 5.12 acres or 13 acres. This had no owner. So they're trying to include this in a for them piece now, in a for them 5.123 acres. So they wanted to be the complete 6.8 acres for including in one, but then they don't already had their piece surveyed. They already had their lease for the 5.123 acres. This 1 acres is government property. I went and applied. They accept my application. So they're still fighting me for this piece of land.
That is Alexander Vasquez's side of the story, but as we know, there are always two sides. His mother is refuting his claim, stating that she holds a lease for the acre on which her son lives. She stated that previously she had given permission to her son to live on the land, but rumors reach her that the stepson that lives with him wanted to sell the acre of land. She got angry and demanded that they leave.
I went to the land department to Mr. Harris and I show him my papers that I have a paper from Dito Huang time when he was in lands department. And when I got here that they want the land to sale, I went to him and tell him. He said, no, it's not true. I tell him, yes, they find it in Facebook that the land is on sale at $9,500 US. And when I tell him about it, he said, no, that's not true. You see? And when I go to lands now, the lands tell me that this land, that's for me. So he don't know why the boy wants to sell the land and not for me. Well, when I used to tell him to go to about the land, this never happened. Now when I get to understand that if his stepson can live down there, and he to give if his stepson opportunity to sell the land. And when I tell him about it, he said no, that's not true. But I tell people, they tell me that you and your stepson, they sell this land for so much. He said, no. Right now, I do go to lands, and the lands tell me that whenever this paper get through, the policeman and his land survey, the landsman will come deliver one paper to them. And in a 15 days' time, they have to move from down there. I usually plant my beans and whatnot, because the whole of this land from there to down there where they are, I used to plant beans down there. Okay. I used to have a lot of customers buying my beans. So that's why I want down there right now, because they are keeping me back to do my planting.
We will have more details on that story in our Monday news.